Only here, the best odds and widest coverage of games from Dota 2 to Hearthstone.
We have over 200,000 users registered.
Join us. Prove that you are the best versed in esports. Who will get the first blood? Who will take the first Roshan? Who will win the knife round? Participate in the race of predictors and earn real money. The more bids, the more bonuses. Reward for your first deposit up to $600. Esportsbets.com. Foresight, passion, and calculation.
Welcome back, everybody. Time now. Game 2 of Team Empire vs. Asus Polar. We've got a 70-plus minute game 1, which somehow Empire squeaked out, and this time around, they've got the sniper. I'm GoDz. Joining me is Ryuu. Still holding up after game 1, buddy?
I hope so, man. Because we might be in for a 2-hour game this time at this rate.
You gotta up the ante.
Sniper for picks. Those sniper, yeah, always up the ante. let's gamble big today.
Well, Polar go for a Zeus Enigma. Storm for Empire. These teams not wasting any time with these drafts, so they go for the Zeus again. We'll have to see if that's going to be again DK Phobos' hero, maybe something they put on G. But Enigma, we don't see Asus Polar play that much Enigma, I feel.
Yeah, picking it up so early too, there's a lot of ways to counter it, right? You can go aggressive tri-lane sometimes, and you can always rotate those supports around. If you have a really strong hero, you can do, you know, maybe one of your own jungle. You could do maybe dual lanes. You can do counter warding its jungle, or you could just pick up more greedy heroes like a Storm, like a Sniper, and you're gonna be able to get away with most of these things in the lane. So I don't know if showing their cards this early with the Enigma, it could come back to bite them.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it was by any... It's good against some of those melee cores perhaps, but like Sniper's not very easy to catch in a black hole, generally speaking. He's not going to be like grouped up by the rest of his team. Storm Spirit also very elusive, so Empire seem to have gone for a greedy approach to this, but also having heroes that, if you go late game, are going to match up nicely against Enigma. So Polar may look to maybe use Enigma more in the early to mid game to push down towers and take objectives.
Right, this is looking like a dual lane Lich Enigma or something crazy like off lane. What is going on? This is so fast. Okay, I can't even think now. Lich and Batrider picked up by Asus, and Phoenix and Treant being immediately responded by for Team Empire now.
I mean, they picked so fast. They weren't even really like responses. It was like Empire's like, we're picking these. We don't care what the hell you pick.
Yeah.
And Polar, same thing. It feels like.
That was. Oh, this is like some of those scrims that you just like go full out, just pick anything you want. We're gonna try what we think's gonna win, and we don't really care at all about what's gonna happen, because I really am worried for Asus Polar right now. I mean, this lineup from Empire is once again their team fight potential, right? Phoenix Ed, Tree with ulti. I mean, they have ways to keep everyone alive around in the map, but you could say at the same time, Asus Polar, they have maybe a great laning stage. They have Lich, it's one of the best dual lanes. You have Batrider that could potentially go safe lane, that can beat out a lot. Well, let's scratch that. So we have Batrider off lane.
Suddenly you go Spectre. That did not seem like the pick I was expecting.
This is some mass global presence, it feels like, from Asus.
It feels like Spectre's going to take a while to, I guess, like your initial level 6 time you can maybe gank a little bit, but in the mid game, like you don't want to fight into that team fight of Team Empire. So Spectre could have a bit of a rough time this game, but Polar's lane stage may be where they shine. You've got Lich with Sacrifice, you've got Enigma. I mean, Enigma's going to be more in the jungle, but the early game, in theory, should go pretty well for Asus Polar.
Right. There's ways to deal with. You know, there's another thing though. You could say at the same time, right? You could do Phoenix support and a Tree support, right? And then you go aggressive against the. You could go aggressive, and yeah, I was wondering if they were gonna pick up Rubik to counteract the Enigma. And there's a lot of great spells to steal.
It's gonna be a support. Always want to fly Rubik. It looks like Yoki on the Phoenix.
So are they gonna go? I mean, would you go aggressive against Spectre? I mean, you're kind of not too worried about it, right? Because Spectre this game, I think, is going to pick up like phase, drums, and maybe a diffusal this game into Manta because you're against a Storm who might go Orchid first. So you kind of need to find a way to not take too much damage, but.
Not to mention, you've got an Enigma in the jungle. Lich is not a very good laning support, like in the sense that he's a defensive laning support, but he's not going to be able to stop, like, help the Spectre farm per se. So I think at least you want to go for a dual lane.
For Asus? Like,
like Lich Spectre? Mid? Possibly. You may need to, because if you do Lich Spec safe lane, I see Empire
just...
just...
crushed. Yeah.
Phoenix is just going to dominate that lane, and you maybe even send up. I don't know if you have to offensive tri lane, but at least dual lane if you're Empire. Like send either the Treant or the Rubik up there as well.
Yeah, and I would say definitely put Resolution with the sniper mid because he can always go back right into the jungle and catch it with his shrapnel. He can always, because if they do the dual lanes mid, so he doesn't really need too much help. I mean, if they get boots maybe on the Lich and the Spectre and they get double slow off from the Spectral Dagger and as well as the Lich Blast, yeah, that's like the only way I see them really killing the sniper mid. So Resolution should have a great time in that lane too. So I don't really see how Asus win this early game at this point.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even with like all these, we've got all this creep deny potential, but you've got no solid support.
Yeah,
like you don't have that
solo support. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Lich is to me good as support when you can dual lane and like send either to the off lane or the mid lane and protect your mid or help deny creeps for your off lane, and then you have a secondary support who helps secure the farm of your Spectre. But that secondary support is your Enigma, who's going to be greeting it up. I don't know what Polar are thinking with this draft. We'll have to maybe see how it unravels, but it does kind of open up some concerns, at least for us here at the caster desk.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in it, and whether Empire exploit it or not, we'll see. Because if we do see a late game Spectre, Zeus, Bat Rider, that's very scary to deal with. That's one way that the sniper can get initiated on, as well as all the other heroes. They have ways to deal with the Storm. That's only really Bat Rider though, so all that's on him. And if you're really dealing with the Storm, you're not dealing with the sniper. So they do have. I'm not saying it's going to be amazing late game from Asus, where Empire just going to get run over, but still they have a great late game lineup with all this map presence.
Okay, so we'll see things unravel soon. It looks like both teams need just a little time to get ready, compose themselves after a long game one. Maybe get a snack to eat or something.
Break for the captains, maybe.
Yeah. Well, some of these players spent enough time dead that they could have plenty of times to pee during the game, I would say.
Shots fired. You know, I wonder, have you done that before? You're like, you buy back into a game and then you immediately die again, and you're just like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to do something else.
I've made a cup of tea where I died to a Necro Reaper or Aghanims ulti. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. My timer actually says 130 or something. Like, oh, great, I'll put the kettle on. I'll be back soon.
And before the nerf too?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh my gosh.
That was actually ridiculous. And it's a pub game, so it's not like I need to be there to like see what happens or coach my team. I'm not going to be that guy who's like telling them how to play their game. I'm not a backseat gamer, so I'm just I'll step away.
What are you talking about? You're at Merlini's house. I'm just kidding.
I'm the Australian Merlini. We've got the Australian Merlini and the Asian Merlini at the house. Actually, no, Asian Merlini's gone back to Malaysia. Well, here we go. Game 2. Team Empire on the Radiant side. Yoki going to the offlane on the Phoenix. We'll see Treant protecting the hands of Aloha Dance. Resolution likely to be mid on the Snipers. Silent, safe lane Storm Spirit, and Always Wanna Fly going to be on your Rubik. For the Dire side, it is Team Asus Polar. G going to be going mid on the Zeus. Offlane is DK Phobos on Bat. Enigma in the hands of FNG. Lich going to be your safe lane support. Lil. And finally, in the farming role, Illidan Storm Rage playing Spectre. So.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Illidan does go for, and nobody's going for this top rune, so Illidan's going to be a little bit happy here, and well, they're not really punishing this dual lane. Wait, what? Oh, they're saving it for G. So really nice of them. So that'll be a quick bottle coming out for him. And
still going to be a tough lane because of the creep block, but How much do you value like a creep block, like as far as the mid lane goes? Is this something which, I mean, is it matchup dependent or is it just always?
Yeah,
big?
definitely matchup is like if you're going against a Queen of Pain and you're in this situation, you're kind of fucked as sniper. I mean, as a Zeus, right? Because you could just go on the enemy's high ground and just make sure he doesn't cast arc lightning at all. But against a sniper, and Resolution did take aim first. I guess he was assuming that this would be a dual lane. I really think because normally you wouldn't go this kind of build for take aim, but maybe he just wants to not get hit by the top lane. Illidan gonna get really low.
Dive was used in the leech seed. The slow's coming out. Lil in some trouble. The boots tree not going to chase him down in the tower. Illidan forced to salve, and Lil going to force to eat some trees.
But yeah, and well, this is nice. This is what you were talking about. A dual lane at least just to shut down Illidan, and with the support lich, it's. I mean, look at Yoki, man. He's got 2 ring of protection. That's disgusting.
He's not farming very well though. He's only got the 1 last hit, despite how this lane's seemingly going well. They're diving with Aloha Dance maybe. Your boot stream protector, at least thinking about putting some pressure on, but Lil gets far enough away that they don't want to take the tower shots. So definitely kill potential is there, but not seeing it come out. Again, another flank from your Treant Protector. There's your Nova from your Lich. And Treant deciding not to go for the full wraparound. There is a Dire Ward in this jungle area, which will spot Treant whenever he tries to go for that play, but he'll venture down towards the runes to check things out here with the 2-minute mark approaching.
You know, it's also something to note in this game where you have Enigma and Batrider kind of sharing the jungle. You're not going to be having too much, and that's pretty funny. Aloha just got level 2 because of FNG jungling there. And
easy living armor.
But yeah, Batrider, are they stacking for him? They're not going to be really stacking for him, so he has to just stay in this off lane, right? And he is lucky that he's able to get level 3. It's a Storm and a Rubik, so they really didn't find a way to kill him, so it's really good.
Definitely a game where if they'd managed to zone him out, it would have been really painful here. Top lane, they've gone in. Illidan trying to hide over the trees with the dagger. Kind of trapped here, but they don't seem to...
If they Icarus dive...
Oh, he poked out with the
now they have
Tenga.
it.
He's got boots here at least, but Aloha Dance, there's your Icarus dive, and Illidan slowed down, brought down Yoki. First blood going his way on the Phoenix.
And that should be his Tranquils right there. That's a pretty big pickup right now, especially in this off lane. So I expect maybe the... Let's see. Mid lane, Resolution still hasn't really made a go on G. He hasn't even gone headshot. That's kind of interesting. I haven't seen that before.
It's 2-0-2 against Zeus. I guess you want to stay outside of the arc harass, but Zeus not really known for his ability to deny creeps, and we're seeing just the 1 deny here. Sniper. I guess if you've got good last hitting, you don't need the take aim since it doesn't give you that much damage. But it's more if you fight the Zeus. I guess deciding Resolution is just going to prioritize entirely his farm.
It's for the dives, right? With the constant headshot. Stacking with the slow of the shrapnel, it's really annoying to fight against, or even just running away against. So, well, that's the one thing they did for FNG, right? He picked up Sentry Wards. He didn't need it. He's level 5 here, so they're gonna have a great time with him. G's also having a great time mid. 18 CS for him, 20 on Resolution, so they're relatively even here. Speaking, Aloha could be in trouble here.
He'll get the bounty rune, make his way through, loses his living armor to the Eidolon. So FNG just bit of pressure there now. Phoenix at top lane in a bit of a precarious position. Does have the dive, which he'll use to get back to the low ground. But it's Rubik finding the Batrider. That's bottom lane. A haste rune on your Rubik, and looks like it led to a kill with the help of Silent on the Storm Spirit.
Right, and Storm's only level 4 though, so he's going to be taking his sweet time to get level 6. And he's rotating mid here too. Always want to fly, helping out.
Well, there's your Shrapnel. As you kind of mentioned, no take aim makes this a bit of a harder kill to get, but Assassinate is available. Not even going to need it. TP him from Phobos. He's got no lasso. He's just feeding. He Fireflies up. Resolution. Another Shrapnel available. He's going to throw it, and DK Phobos won't even get the kill. It's a straight up feed from Asus Polar.
No time to wait. Aloha is going to be wrapped around. They don't have enough mana for Black Hole.
Sentries
FNG.
at least. Yoki with dive and fire spirits. FNG's gonna be careful. He's taking a lot of damage if this fire.
Might take it a turn. Turn.
He missed
Yoki,
the fire
turn.
spirits. He missed he hit the first one, then missed the next 2.
He has one more.
What's
wait,
a dive?
Too soon.
He
what?
canceled.
No.
Oh, Yoki. Black Hole will finish him off. I don't know about that dive cancel. I think it was a miss. I think he meant to like drop a fire spirit, but it, for whatever reason, canceled his dive. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Bit odd.
And now Aloha is going to be brought down here. They have the magic stick charge. Living armor.
Yeah,
Oh,
here comes your
Hero,
Rubik.
Hero,
Gets one.
Oh, baited.
Team Empires always want to fly. What a player. This guy 3-0 and 2 gets a kill in the off lane, comes mid, gets 2 kills, comes top, gets his team 2 kills. What a playmaker.
Yeah, that's definitely MVP status chance this game.
Yeah. Normally it's Aloha dance on the Rubik too, but it's showing this team has a lot of great Rubik players. Yoki's played offlane Rubik, and both support players are pulling out the hero as well.
Yeah, if you're a support player and you don't like playing Rubik, there's something definitely wrong with you, and you should not be playing the role. Because he is definitely one of the most fun, in my opinion, because sometimes I play him too, just because I love the hero. You can steal a lot of spells, you can make a lot of things happen, you can put people on the cliffs, you can put... that's pretty fun to do. Yeah, it's just a really fun hero just to play.
It's the one support, like you say, the one support where you can be that big flashy playmaker and get to use all. You get to use so many spells. It's that like invoker effect where you just have spells coming out of your ass. And Empire going to get a bit aggressive at top lane. There's no black hole. Nice dive through, catches FNG. Didn't think it hit Lil there. FNG getting low. The burn damage not going to be enough to bring him down. Meanwhile, the Zeus ulti comes out, gets 2, and Yoki without a dive going to get chased down and looks like he'll be brought down. Spectre will get the last hit with the dagger. 3 kills go Polar's way, much needed kills as well.
Alright, that was some questionable dives there. Phoenix not being level 6 and none of them really being 6 on the support side of Empire as well. But I guess you could say Storm Spirit was free farming bottom, but Resolution now, he TP top, and that was a big waste of his time. So it's really good turnaround from Asus.
You know what's surprising? The one team who doesn't play Rubik, who I'm surprised. I guess I don't know about surprised, but EG they never play Rubik, man. What's wrong with PPD and AUI? Just Rubik haters.
And they just they need to show some loving to that hero. I would. I guess they just like their Banes, their nasty Banes. They've been picking that up a little bit recently.
Banes, they were Baddens.
Baddens, yeah. Freaking dirty pickers, man.
Play some fun heroes, guys. Come on, it's not about winning. It's about playing fun heroes like Rubik.
Should ask PPD, like, does he have fun? FMG though. Oh,
went for the clip pull, didn't work. Silent now.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, it did work. Okay, he's stuck. Midnight Pulse is out. I don't know about if Silent can do this. G gets 1 kill and looking for a second. Silent's out of mana. He's bottling up. They're going to lose FNG. Zeus has a Soul Ring and Arcane Boot soon, but he's getting slowed down. That damn pesky ghost. Silent will get also healed back up a bit by the living armor.
Top lane, there's a TP coming in from Sniper. They don't have vision of this. Phobos coming in too. This is going to be... Oh, nice change Frost. Yoki's dead. So is Little.
Lose at least one, maybe both. Shrapnel for vision over the top. Illidan going into the shop and he's getting chased down. Lasso from your Batrider. Resolution being pulled away from your Spectre. But Spectre, you do not want to go back in. You're too low in HP. They're going to lose the Bat and possibly the Spectre. Spectre, no mana for a TP. He's trapped in the trees.
FNG has a black hole. Here he's coming. They might get him. Nope, they see him.
Backs off, does your Sniper. He can turn and maybe fight. Nice overgrowth on 2. Assassinate gets 1 kill. FNG will summon some Eidolons. He's got a black hole. He's going to use it. What were you thinking, mate? That is not the play to make. G shows up, but...
Resolution is the Rampage.
Ooh, he's got it! Oh, Resolution. He turns up the heat. 8-0 Sniper all of a sudden. 9 minutes in. He could not... Just can't be dealt with at this point. Yasha treads. Oh, boy.
And is this a tower because the Eidolon steal? Oh, man. Aloha is dead. Back from the grave. Doing work, too. The tower push.
That's always when a fly, man. It's
I mean, always when a fly.
Yeah.
So
normally Aloha, but
yeah.
switching things around, and well, it looks like it is going to be a tier 1 tower. They TP Rubik up top on respawn, and Resolution says, or Silent actually getting 1, and Resolution getting top. They push the bottom tier 1 tower. I was about to say Silent's not top lane. How did he get this tower? So Resolution gets an ultra kill, a tier 1 tower, and suddenly has a 10-minute Sanjin Yasha treads.
Well, so this game was, I don't know, that Enigma black hole, man. That
was questionable.
Questionable. That kind of really cost them there too, and I'm trying to think of ways for them back into this game, but I mean, they're doing what they need to do, right? They did the rotations with G up there, and they tried to counter gank. It's just not easy, and now they're on the back foot. When Spectre has a really tough laning stage, and you're not getting any farm against a Storm Spirit at this stage, who's gonna have a fast Orchid, there's no way you can split push and haunt in. There's just no way.
Empire with his start just kind of grouping up more now. You've got a level 11 sniper as well. He's stacking up some big damage here. 2 points in the assassinate, and it's going to be your Phoenix Yoki just scouting things out, seeing what's lurking behind this tier 1 tower. Polar just don't really have a mid-game team fight. They've got no Batrider Blink, Enigma doesn't have a mech. You've got limited capabilities from your Zeus. He does have at least a level 8 and an okay start, but he's getting completely destroyed and farmed by your sniper, who's just sitting back and just whittling away at the tier 1 tower, all while you create space for Silent to farm.
Right, and looking at the net worth, it's just really scary when you see your Spectre 4,000 behind the sniper, and like, how much is that? 2,700 behind the Storm. Oh my. Top lane, they're putting a bit of aggression on Yoki too. I mean, he can do this, right? He's got Supernova ready at any time. Oh, and plus the overgrowth. This could be really bad if they all know. They saw the rotation. Sentry gonna be put out, and the overgrowth, and the chain frost.
Bounces back once. Zeus ulti. Okay, he's dead. Tried to turn for a leech seed. Didn't find too much, and looks like that's gonna be that mid lane. Yep. Phobos done for. Sniper. He's godlike. That is a problem. As we've said time and time again, tower going to be the next objective here. Silent, very close to his Orchid, although the tower will go the way of Resolution.
And he's so greedy, Resolution. Do you see this? Rampage and 2 tower kills. Where's the love? Sharing is caring.
Silent's had free farm. He's your safe lane farmer. He shouldn't need any help. You know, he's had the easy lane.
True. I'm just trying to make Resolution out to be a bad guy here. That's just my motive right now.
I mean, he's a sniper picker. That's all it comes down to. That's bad enough in itself, perhaps, for some people. So Spectre gets a drum, says we are not getting up to my radiance before we lose this game. Let's get some fighting items. Let's try and maybe get something going with the Haunt plus Zeus ulti, the global ganking power. Storm gonna ball in bottom lane. Phobos, I feel like he just died not long ago. The assassinate for Vision, and Phobos, it's going to be close this time around. Silent out of mana. He gets it with the last overload proc. And Slil, well, yeah.
Little.
He's probably like, man, I saw you pick Lich FNG. I thought this was your hero, and here you are making me play goddamn Lich. That's not a hero any support player wants to play normally.
Yeah, and a Lich in the safe lane. When's the last time you could say a Lich safe lane dual lane ever worked out in Dota? That's just not really heard of. I mean, and middle lane, Illidan, Yoki's coming in. If they do get the overgrowth on him, but he's gonna be fine now. And the overgrowth into the Supernova is gonna be very painful. We haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. Give us some time.
They may not even need it to win this game with how well your carries are doing, your sniper as well as your Storm Spirit. Storm just finishing off his Orchid now in the jungle, and 14 minutes in he'll have that pickup. Resolution meanwhile 2k gold. We'll see if he goes for some damage or just looks to continue tanking up and tread Sanjin Yasuo. Sometimes he normally, when I've seen him play sniper in the past, he normally goes for this heavy stats build, like this SMY Scotty type play, but we'll see if when he's this far ahead if he still opts for that kind of a build.
Yeah, and I mean, let's see, if you go Mask of Madness, it's great kind of for running away from the Spectre trying to chase you. It's good for maybe dodging Batrider lassos if you go away. And I hear some zips, but it's also not great against, you know, the Zeus and all his magic damage. So it is going to be interesting to see what he wants to really go for as his next item.
Top lane, a bit of a fight sprung here. Lohad starts off with the leech seed here. Yoki, maybe some bait here. There's lots of heroes sitting behind, ready to counter initiate. Here comes your Zeus and your Batrider. Lich through a chain frost, but didn't get any bounce. Supernova can be dealt with. Spectre ulti comes on through a Lohad and scattered out by the dust, but that's going to wear off, and they've only got the Zeus lightning bolt.
Resolution though.
Okay, you run. You cannot fight this sniper, I feel. Maybe with a black hole, but here comes your Orchid onto your Enigma. FNG likely to go down. Assassinate goes flying through. They lose their Storm Spirit. Oh my! Zeus ulti now gets fallen out. I always want to fly on the run. He's trying to steal the spell, but the turn time is not working in his favor. And Resolution The lone man standing. He does not want to die. That's a beyond godlike streak if he goes down. They're pinging him out. They're chasing. They've got drums in 7 seconds, and they're probably saying, like, this is a big pile of cash. Illidan really wanted to chase for that, but apparently none of his team did.
Man, Storm just got annihilated. Initiating.
I saw him just balling on the Enigma, and then suddenly just disappeared.
Gee, yeah, he needs to be going on the Zeus and all these team fights. I mean, they Zeus Bull, Frost Blast, that need to find ways to lock down the Zeus in this team fight. And yeah, once again, Yoki getting a little bit too aggressive there starting out. We seen it last game with his axe trying to make stuff happen, but this time it kind of burned them a little bit. But they're still in a huge advantage still.
Yeah.
I didn't get to pull up that last fight cap, but I think they lost about. They just lost about 4,000 gold, I think.
Wow, that's actually quite a big, much bigger swing than I expected. Still looking at the net worth, you've got a 10k net worth sniper against a 5k net worth anyone on die. It's very lopsided there. It's where Empire is struggling is their supports. Both the supports are at the bottom, and even your offlane Phoenix is struggling for farm. But very lopsided capitalist society going on with Team Empire. But Asus Polar kind of spreading the wealth a bit more between their cores, their jungle Enigma, less so their offlane Lich.
Yeah, this is just the 1%ers, man. They're all about it. They ain't sharing nothing. Freaking Empire, man. The dang Russians, yo. Alright, well, Yoki's probably gonna die here. They have Blink, Batrider,
Yoki caught by the lasso, Midnight Pulse, and there's your Zeus ulti for vision. Can they find more? Always want to fly TP'd into his own demise. Kind of falling apart here. Zeus, Storm gonna catch out Illidan. Orchid is there. I don't know if they've got the damage. With the Assassinate, yes, just barely. The Soul Burn will finish him off. Silent, finding one more. Jeez, Invis here, though. Well, I think he actually got a bit close to that tower. It looked like it maybe scattered him out. Resolution. Gonna walk very close to your sniper, who's gonna keep venturing through this rain jungle. Silence out of mind. If he finds the Storm, it's a kill, but doesn't look like
they have smoke. A Lich ulti. Oh,
Resolution.
It's gone down.
This is a big kill.
Where's tree armor? Where's tree armor?
Bolt, tree it, overgrowth. He misses the bolt. Resolution. Oh, he still goes down, just barely.
He treed the tower.
Oh!
He's pinging it. He's so mad. Oh, I would be mad. Oh!
It would have saved him because he even dodged the lightning bolt. Oh man, how big was that? Well.
How much gold? Where's my team right feet?
I got it. Apparently he didn't gain that much. He gained 639. I guess because he died as well. So that was an 800 gold streak. 800 gold just from the streak, and then you got more from like the comeback mechanic. Although it's not that big of a gold lead right now. It's about 4,000 gold lead. He was like what? Getting double. He was 5.5k net worth to the 10k of sniper, and now he's at like 7k. So I think it was a pretty big swing.
Right, and that's a bloodstone. Basically finished up for Zeus. I mean,
yeah, he's likely to break up out his arcanes here, I think, and pick it up.
Yeah, they're kind of throwing away a pretty big lead, I would say, in Empire, but still, I think they're in the driver's seat here. They really need to get Yoki to his level 11. That's gonna be him not playing maybe so aggressive, and always want to fly. Just has to like, oh, courier. Rip Curry, did he buy something?
That was the Gloves of Haste for Lil. I'm not sure what the plan was. Maybe G was trying to buy... I think G's trying to buy his Bloodstone, but he's like, I don't want to walk there. It's not safe. Let's send the courier. It can die instead of me.
You know, have you ever been in a game where you're like in Viz and somebody just steals your stuff when you're trying to disassemble things?
Oh, at the secret shop? It hasn't happened to me, but I've seen it happen before to other people.
Yeah, it's never really happened to me, but I've seen it happen too. It's like, that's just mentally frustrating and blowing, and you just don't even feel like playing that game anymore.
Yeah, especially if it's like a big item, like you disassemble, I don't know, like, well, I guess if it's just like your arcane boots, it's not too big a deal, but... We'll see what Empire are going to do now. Swooping through the enemy jungle, smoked up, and trying to find what they can, but Polar hidden on their side of the map. They're going to smoke up as well, and trying to see what they can do. Smoke down towards Roshan. I think they think Empire at Roshan. But that is not the case here. And they're actually going to see Empire at mid lane of the tier 2 tower. So they realize they're not at Roshan, but they also don't really have a good way to defend this tier 2 mid tower.
Oh, Silent. Are they thinking about going on Phobos too? They have both teams not really wanting to initiate just yet. They both have a ward here. Sentry ward going down. D-warding Aloha.
I decides against it. Maybe unwise here. They're going to throw a Spectre ulti for some vision here. Not the Zeus ulti you'd expect. Bit of an odd Spectre ulti. Now he's going to go in. Misses the Spectral Dagger. Illidan, please. Gets turned around on. Gets lifted up in the air. Can't really man-fight Aloha Dance. And we'll see Aloha Dance back the hell off, so... Bit of an odd engagement here. Okay, there we go. Nice assassinator. Now, DK Phobos caught out by the Overgrowth. There's a Sunray to finish him off, and he's done for. That was just a weird way for Polar to start a fight with the Haunt. Normally it's the Zeus ulti, because Zeus ulti can cancel... I guess there's no Blink Daggers, but it gives you vision of... I guess it's a similar concept, but... Still just seems a bit of an odd decision.
I guess they're really worried about grouping up, right? Because you have the Tree ulti as well as the Phoenix.
Yeah.
And the only way they're going to be... They really need to find a way to get a lasso on one of these two. And immediately burst them down, so they can't really do this combo and try to get Enigma to Black Hole too. He has his Blink Dagger, so he's trying to really fish for a great hole, but it wasn't really there. Silent immediately picked off the Lich, and like he got him really low. The mechanism kept him alive, but then the Assassinate came over, and Phobos just left in no man's land. It's just very unfortunate.
Resolution just about to finish off his Skadi now, about 250 short. So the item's going to continue to come out for him, and also your Storm Spirit, whose Bloodstone is now just about, what, 400 or 500 gold off. Just needs the recipe, it looks like, so... Things looking pretty good. There's your Zeus ulti, just scouting from G, and doing some decent damage as well to a lot of these heroes who are pretty low on HP, so... Empire going to play things kind of safe and slowly for now. Get their next couple of rounds, probably at least complete the Bloodstone on their Storm Spirit before making their next big move.
There's the mechanism on Aloha.
DK Phobos going down. Storm Spirit gets a free pick-off.
Yeah, that's their only initiator here too, really, unless you want to blow the Black Hole for the Storm.
He knows he can go on that, because yeah, exactly. Who else is going to stun him and prevent him from getting that kill? Unless an Enigma, I guess, could blink Black Hole, which may be worth it at this stage of the game, but...
I'm not exactly sure if it's worth it. Oh, there's a free dust on the ground. Aloha doesn't see it. Does he have vision of this? Yeah, he should.
He does.
Wait.
He doesn't want it.
What?
You don't need no dust. He doesn't take freebies.
Yeah, that's a bait, man. That's a bait.
Look, when you're someone who's well off, you're not buying clothes from the thrift store. You know, you shop at your own like fine. No, he's not a Macklemore. Aloha Dance is like, look, I'm a rich, well off support here. I shop at Dolce & Gabbana and stuff. You know. Oh, he's gonna take it. Oh man, Aloha Dance.
He proved you wrong.
All right, he apparently is a Macklemore.
He took like 10 minutes to pick that up. Too.
He thought about it, you know. He's like, is it worth like dropping my standards, taking your freebies and your leftovers? But all right, I'll do it.
What is that doing there, though? Just randomly, the dust. I'm kind of confused now. I really want to know why it's there.
Yeah, Lich has one on him already. Maybe the bat. I don't know. You know.
Oh, bottom lane, Phobos. He might get. No.
I think it's actually the Enigma who's got a gem. So maybe Enigma dropped it when he bought the gem. Surprised to see such an early gem, but I guess you want to get some map control back going your way and deal with this Treant who's just invising all over the place.
They're pinging like they want a Black Hole and Batrider Lasso for Silent here.
Scout on the side here. He's got always want to fly nearby. And Team Empire at least seem to be doing a bit better on some of their other core heroes. The other core hero, the Phoenix, has managed to pick up a Midas, a Vitality booster, hit level 11, so Yoki in a much better place after his bad start.
Oh man, Illidan was forced to go to this Vanguard just because of the DPS that Silent's able to produce. Else, I think he would, just constantly get picked off. But who's gonna get picked off? Aloha Dance looks like it.
That's just your Treant Protector, no backup inside. Looks like Silent says you're kind of on your own. And leaves his teammate to go to the Wolves. Asus Polar find a pick off, but it's just a Treant Protector. Oh, Phoenix. Almost caught up by FNG there, who had a blink. Didn't get the Malefice off, but... Seems Empire just content to keep on farming some of these other lanes. They've got their Skadi on the Sniper. They've got Storm farming with a Bloodstone, so while these heroes do have most of their big items, they can still get a whole lot scarier.
Yep, they can, and Silent realizing that he can't really kill mid unless Yoki comes in,
He
then
can
they
kill
have
this Lich if he finds Lich.
there goes.
Okay. He's got backup coming. It's going to be the Sunray. Illidan Storm Rage gets out of the Sunray and wasn't really that close to dying. The mech now comes out from your Enigma, who turns things around with a Malefice. Wants Yoki perhaps, and the dive out will be enough to keep Yoki alive.
No, they could get the kill on Enigma here.
He's got the
could be in
gem as
trouble.
well. FNG slowed down by the Skadi, and it looks like he will go down. There's your overgrowth. Alohadan says, gimme that gem. Picks it up, and Illidan tried to go in and take it, but he's going to pay for it with his life. Meanwhile, on the backlines, Illidan haunts his way further back. Down goes your Lich, and the Assassinate onto your Spectre. That's a dead Spec. 3 dead on your Polar side. It is heating up here, and Polar Bears do not do well in summer.
Yep, and it's beginning to look like winter's over, and well, as we see seasons change, God, so might we see the ending of the game.
Yeah, feeling like, unlike last game where there was a big struggle to break the high ground for about 40 minutes, this game, probably looking at a different story. You haven't got that high ground defense of a sniper, you've got an underfarmed Spectre. Batrider can kind of pose a bit of a threat here, but they've got such good ways of countering out the Enigma with the Black Hole. You can seal it with the Rubik, your Sniper can stay out of range, your Storm Spirit's going to be elusive. Empire will get a tier 3 tower. They may not get the Rax now, but it feels like they can fall back, take Roshan if they want to, and take some other objectives on the map. That's looking for
and if they play too aggressive here, they don't have Spectre with an ulti. They could get immediately turned around on. They still have Nova, they still have Overgrowth. They need to be very careful, but Thorn might be in trouble here.
Just used a lot of mana to ball away. He's got 11 Bloodstone charges already, so some good mana regen. And with a DD rune, if he finds a hero, it's going to be your Spectre bottom lane. Can he get this kill?
There's just no way with the Vanguard. I think he would need, like, maybe a Shiva. Oh, who's going to get picked off? Phobos might be.
Got pulled back. Silent comes in. There's no black. Oh, there's a black hole. Just Aloha. And Storm got out of it. And the Steel always want to fly. Has it. He's not going to use it for now. The Supernova coming into play. Gem on the ground. Going to be claimed and used to de-ward. Rubik now with a black hole at his arsenal. Yoki chasing
doesn't have a
forward.
Blink Dagger though.
Oh,
so that is, he's not going to be having the best time finding an opening.
Surprised he doesn't have a bit more farm. He had all those kills and involvement early on, but I guess he started hitting the feed train after that good start. He's died 5 times.
Yeah.
He's been involved in a ton of kills. Like, I've always wanted to fly has played great, but he's kind of had that Yoki effect where he's involved in a lot of action, but often is dying in it.
Right, I agree with that statement, and he did. You saw him pick up the urn. He's trying to find ways to survive through all the Spectre ulti, the Zeus ulti, just all this magic damage, and so I don't blame him going back for the urn first instead. Normally you wouldn't even. Maybe he even goes for a 4-staff this game just because you want to help out allies too. I mean, but if you think about it, what is Dagger gonna do if it gets canceled from the Zeus ulti and the Spectre ulti? So I think this game, it would still be great of him just to go for a 4-staff, just so he doesn't get canceled. And Phobos might be caught out here.
Oh, he walks in close, reveals the smoke, and Storm doesn't catch him immediately. Gets the additional ball lightning. That'll catch up Phobos. No real good counter initiation to be used from the Storm Spirit, who will get that kill. 14 Bloodstone charges now. As it looks like maybe Empire going to look for that group up push play. Maelstrom Sniper not going for Roshan just yet. I think they may just be more so having their eyes towards the mid lane, although Resolution lingering around the Roshan pit. Actually seems to be there, maybe headed towards the Rosh pit area. And what can Asus Polar even really do at this point? Is there like a big comeback mechanic?
No, they need to fight right now. This is they're in the pit, all grouped up. You have if you have Black Hole, but they don't have it up, and they don't even have Han up. It's just not looking good at all. And you know, with Spectre going for a Radiance, this is going to be another like 10-minute Radiance unless somehow they manage to hold the high ground from Empire at this next push.
10k XP lead, 15,000 gold. If you somehow hold and get that big fight, we'll swing things like maybe 5, 6, 7k gold, so that could be what you need if you're Polar, but somehow you've got to win that fight, which doing so is going to be kind of the tricky part. Storm now picks up a Mystic Staff. He's got 1,800 gold on top of that, so possible Hex, Shiva's Guard coming out from him, and To the mid lane we go. You've got the Ice Armor to delay the push a bit. Phobos will put down some fire and...
There's just no tier 3. This is a pretty easy siege right now.
Yeah, Resolution can just sit on the low ground and chip away. I guess it's just the melee racks which will heal up, but he gets a living armor. Gonna maybe change target to the range, which will be the guaranteed damage. Yeah, he's going for the range racks first, it looks like. And Storm balls up to the high ground, gets some vision with a remnant, but quickly back to the low ground. Not wanting to get caught out since he doesn't have the Aegis.
And there's the first Midnight Pulse. So they're not going to have that after the next, once it wears out. After this, 5 more seconds probably left on it. So that's another big team fight item.
I get the high ground ward too. No sentry for the Asus. This is a ward you really need to take out if you're Asus Polar. They go in onto Resolution. He's got the Ace. They're trying to pull him as far away as possible. Close to the tier 4s. Resolution may just accept the fact he's dying and try to get away from the tier 4s. G in trouble on the Zeus. Likely to go down. He's still alive for now. Silent low on mana. Gonna be forced back. 2-hero black hole. Where's the cancel? Nowhere in sight. The Rubik's dead, and that's gonna get Resolution on the sidelines potentially. He's trying to fight his way out. There's your Supernova coming a bit late, and the Overgrowth has already been used, and Empire have lost Rubik and Sniper. The Supernova gonna explode. No! Doesn't happen. Polar, get 3 in. Looks like Storm will get himself out of there with the Treant Protector, but that fight went so well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pop that team fight recap right back up. That is about a 5k gold swing going Polar's way.
And the EXP too, man. 6.5, 6,500 there. Whew, that we kind of like jinxed it, right? It felt like we said, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen, but then it just immediately happens. I'm really shocked.
A full HP mana Storm goes in.
He
should be able to get a kill. Yeah, I just can't. That's what I don't fathom about that fight. It's like, how does Storm not kill anyone in that fight when he had full HP and mana? And he had the 2k mana pool. He should be able to 100% get at least a kill and make Resolution's life a lot easier. Resolution still had 5 heroes to deal with when he came back up. If he'd gone on like the Enigma or someone, maybe it was a different story. Speaking of Silent bottom lane, Illidan. He's just bought this relic, and that is a lot of damage coming out from your Storm Spirit. Silent maybe makes up for his last fight a little bit.
And it's just, when you're going on a Zeus with a Bloodstone, he just finished his Ags after that team fight, and the thing is, Zeus already popped his ulti before even he got initiated on, so really well played from him. And I mean, they were able to kill Sniper twice. That was pretty amazing too. It's just that
I feel like Enigma's the hero you go on. Like you just kill the Enigma with 1270 HP. This is the easy pick-off for your Storm, even with the mech there.
Right.
Well, they're going to go back. No Black Hole, no Spectre as well, not to mention the buyback not available with the relic pickup, but I think Empire probably know that, so want to at least get this range racked, possibly the melee as well, but only 15 seconds remain. Storm going to ball in, catches out DK Phobos, doesn't commit to this one fully, and there we go. There's your range racks down. 10 seconds remain on the Spectre, and doesn't look like they're getting this melee one though.
Black Hole's on cooldown. They know this, and that's why they're kind of sitting around pressuring. But do they have any counter initiation for this Blink Batrider right now? Oh, Enigma, FNG. Oh, there's a Batrider.
Oh, good, all good. He got him on the blink in. DK Phobos gonna go down before he can lasso. The Spectre Zeus ulti doing a lot of damage. There's your Chain Frost. Resolution getting low. Sniper's got 2 kills. He'll turn and get a 3rd. Onto the high ground is G and Illidan running back to their fountain. Storm goes bowling past. Will catch out G, or who's gonna catch who? Silent gets the kill with the help of the Phoenix. Yoki exiting the last hit, credited that one, and the melee rack's now exposed. Possibly going to see multiple lanes attempt to be sieged here. Leech Seed to heal everyone back up a bit, and looking a whole lot better for Team Empire now.
Yeah, when you don't get the perfect initiation this time on Batrider, things get changed around easily.
That's the Radiant ward. They knew he was about to blink in because of that high ground ward.
Yeah, and they were both on it, right? Always Want to Fly and Silent. They had the Orchid ready and they had the Lift ready, so immediately at the same time. Really well played from both of them.
Second lane now being claimed, and doesn't really seem like there's any way to defend this. Still no Radiance on Illidan. May have just been better to have gone for like a Diffusal Manta or some other build.
G could be in trouble here too, but they're all coming back up, so they're just going to back out.
Play it safe. Yeah. You back off, you get your double lane of racks. They're looking to chase you, they want pickoffs. G and Illidan storming forward, and Batrider, he's popped the Firefly, 4-star forward, Blink, Lasso, catches Resolution, but there's a counter Overgrowth. Resolution not being pulled back, and nice shivers from Silent will slow everyone down. Resolution going to turn and fight. 1 dead, 2 dead. This Sniper just pew-pewing through everyone. Gets solo Black Hole, will go down, but this opens things up for Silent with 22 Bloodstone charges. This Storm is an absolute beast right now. He's going to be ready to keep on... Oh, okay, no, he's not ready to keep on fighting.
Well, he just killed everyone, though. He killed Aloha and Yoki.
He's also insta-respawned and ready to fight again. He's back bottom. 14 blood.
He's coming. He's coming.
That damage from that ball lightning. That was insane.
You know, we've seen a lot of NBA action here tonight. God,
wow.
So the dunk slat game. Now we're seeing the long zips from downtown, man.
That was some Olympics level long jump there from Silent. He's... Well, there's no real objectives to take here on the bottom lane. If anything, that was just style points. And, well, they can...
He made Seduce die, lowering the bloodstone charges. That's pretty good, too. He won't have that suicide for the next team fight as well. So they'll get the kill on him. But yeah, with 2 lanes of racks down, it's going to be really hard. And no Radiance still on the Spectre. It's not looking good. And top lane, probably Phobos could be picked off here, but they don't know where the enemy team is. Now they know they're middle, so that could have been an easy pick off for Batrider.
We'll see what Asus Polar can do. This is it. This is their last lane here, and well, with Starlighter Season 12 LAN final spots up for grabs, this really puts Asus Polar in a tough spot. Man, Empire going to play things safe. Back off and not feed away any kills unnecessarily.
Well, with these 2 lanes down, right, you could say, alright, well, we're going to get our free farm a little bit, even though the gold's, the economy's not as great, so maybe Spectre with this Radiance can help. They really need Phobos to get a BKB so they don't get a counter-initiated like they did last team fight. And maybe possibly with a Great Black Hole, with this BKB on FNG, they can, you know, stall the game out a little bit. But against a sniper, it's so hard, and especially the Storm, they really... What is this next item? What did he just pick up? Okay, that's... Now they just... Game just
BKB.
came... Like, I don't know.
What do you do at this point? It's... And they can't even finish off the Radiance. That's really the other crazy thing here. If you're Illidan, you're like, just sell your Orb of Venom, sell your stick. You don't drop your stick, you sell your stick. And then you've maybe got a Radiance for the next fight.
Oh yeah, he has to sell something. But
seems
maybe
silly. I guess...
here.
Yeah, it looks like he will be able to get it, but... It's like, what's this Orb of Venom really offering you at this point? He's headed back and they sell something for it. There we go. Sells the Orb of Venom, and he's still short. He's just going to sit here, waiting for the money for the Radiance recipe. There we go. So, I think Team Empire, even with a 2-0 win, I just did a little check, maybe not advancing regardless to the LAN finals. I think Polar still have a chance. It's going to come down to their last match against Cloud9. But if Polar had won today, them and Cloud9 go through the LAN finals. But with the loss here, Polar have to win their last series against Cloud9 to get to the LAN finals. Otherwise, it may be London Conspiracy going to a Starlighter LAN finals, which would be crazy.
Yep, and at this rate, everything's up in the air because, well, with this game, it's looking almost like it's over here for Asus, but can't really count a late game Spectre out. It's just, yeah, when you have 0 items, it feels like it's not much hope coming alongside for them. So.
Very vulnerable to like the magic damage, like your Phoenix, Supernova, Spectre. Not really. There's no heroes who are good at killing off the Supernova. Not to mention you've got the Overgrowth to protect it. But even without the Overgrowth, this Supernova is going to cause a lot of problems. You've got the slow from the Atos. You've got the Storm. It feels like between Storm and Sniper, Spectre's not going to be a problem until she gets at least like 2 more items or something.
Right, and they still have nothing to deal with the Storm BKB because he's going to pop it preemptively, and they're just going to have Batrider, right, to really hold him, lock him down, and then he'll still have his BKB, right, and they'll be doing 0 damage to him unless like there's a black hole on him holding him even longer. Like you have to kind of like chain it because that's a 10-second BKB. You're not going to be killing a Storm straight with 27 armor and 2200 HP.
Alright, well, Empire just playing things the safe way here. Even if they may be knocked out, they're still looking to just string together some wins. It's always one of those things, you never know who's watching, and you want to prove yourself for a TI invite or an invite to the next big tournament. Empire looking to make a case for themselves here with some good Dota so far today. They scout up Roshan, ready to make a move into there, get Aegis on their side, and then kind of go for that game-winning push towards that top lane, I imagine.
Man, I'm just scared for whoever does get the Aegis. Like, Silent gets it, if Resolution gets it,
It's like
who would you?
Resolution.
Yeah.
He dropped his TP, but Storm is just one of those amazing Aegis carriers. But I guess Resolution is going to be the base sieger who you kind of have in the front. It's funny to say sniper in the front, but with this build, the SMY Skadi, and with him being the highest damage output for sieging, he kind of is the front liner. Just he's very far back. He's still the front line.
Well, the double Shivas is definitely going to win them this game. Yeah, that's the only reason. So, well, all jokes aside here, but they have initiation. They can pick off somebody here.
They want to get him before they're ready to respond. In Resolution, he's saying 4-staff me down. He goes the wrong way. He doesn't get to the low ground. Resolution still trapped. Here's your supernova, and no real way to deal with this. This is a huge ultimate. Storm goes in for the backlines here. He's cleaning up. They will pop the Aegis, but I don't see them killing the sniper a second time. G on the higher ground. May just look to suicide here. There's going to be a black hole from FNG. Yoki actually goes diving into it, but the sniper will cover their bases and secure a Game 2 victory. Empire going to 2-0 Asus Polar here at Starlight Season 12.
Yeah, that was like a happy Easter. Get an egg thrown at you and just die, burn to death.
It is Easter really today, you're right. Well, it's like Easter weekend.
Easter weekend, yeah.
I never know which day is actual Easter. I feel like Easter is just
tomorrow.
Like... Okay.
Yeah, yes. I don't know either, dude. I just asked people around me too. I was like, hey, when's Easter? Oh, it's that day. Oh, okay, that's cool.
I don't know if Easter is like a one-day thing or like the whole like Good Friday through Sunday. Good Friday.
I feel like the weekend thing too.
Yeah.
I think it's the whole weekend.
Easter's like a full 1 week holiday or something. Then you have what, Fat Tuesday is it or something? I don't know.
Fat Tuesday.
You can tell I'm not religious. There's some day where you're meant to eat only fish and you're not meant to eat red meat. I don't know, man. But what I do know is Team Empire just toured this series, and I would say convincing in how big of a leads they got, but Asus Polar still managed to make things a bit close and exciting with some of those late game high ground defenses. Right.
We kind of figured this would happen too, just because of their picks, and they got completely crushed in the laning stage. Really couldn't come back from it, and they really did try. So kudos to them, but it wasn't enough. And well played from Empire, and like you said, they probably won't be advancing, but still, they played really well in Star Ladder, or at least for this. I don't know their record, but
yeah, they dominated their first group stage, I believe. Yeah, they went 3-0 in their first group against like Navi and Goomba and some people, but in this second Phase 2 group stage, they lost to Cloud9 and then lost to London Conspiracy, so that could see them knocked out. They just had a bad day. The day they lost to London Conspiracy was when they also got knocked out of the summit, I think. So it was just like a string of bad losses, and unfortunately for Empire, they lost to Cloud9 and London Conspiracy on the same day within Starlight. So I think they just had one bad day, and then suddenly it's like you lost 2 best of 3s because you had a bad day, and suddenly you're knocked out. So unfortunately for Team Empire, that's where they land. So Ryuu Boris, man, thanks for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. Haven't cast with you in a while, and enjoyed it as always.
Thank you. I enjoyed it too, man. It was definitely really fun. And well, I hope did you find somebody for your next cast?
Yeah, I'll have Mr. Peter Pandam joining me for.
Oh, I'll probably watch a little bit too, and that should be a great series too to be watching. But thanks for having me, man. It's been fun. If you liked my casting, you can follow me at Ryuu Boris Dota. I have many things to work on, so if you want to tell me anything, God fires shots at me all the time because I suck. I don't know anything, right? I'm just kidding, man. But it was a pleasure, and I'll see you guys around.
All right, man. Thanks, Ryuu Boys. You guys can also check Ryuu out later today. I think you're casting America Finals with Cuddle Guy.
Right.
Cool.
Yes.
So later on, the final Summit 3 America spot will be decided between Complexity and Not Today. So that's going to be a best of.
Who do you think is going to win that?
Ooh, Not Today, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
They look a lot better. But it's America, man. You never know what's going to happen in these games, so.
Hell, I didn't even think EG would lose games, right? And it got really close, and so you don't know what happens.
I mean, I don't even know who's on Complexity's lineup. That's the next factor as well. Who's actually playing for Complexity? So.
It's like, oh yeah, the big, great American shuffle's happening too. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a break. When we come back in about 20 minutes' time, it's actually about 30 minutes' time, we'll have Secret versus Alliance. I'll be joined by PPD, so we'll see you then. Stay tuned.